Hi, everyone. Dorothea Hendriks here, your coach in presentation skills and in public speaking. In the previous video, entrepreneur and co-founder of Actionera, Iman Agai, talked about the different types of why that a speaker might use when telling his or her personal story. Iman also shared with us the 5 basic steps, the steps that it takes to make a story. If you want to make a good story, these are the 5 basic steps that every story should take. When you craft a story using these 5 basic steps, you're crafting an emotional experience for your audience, for your listener. And in crafting that emotional experience, you're giving them a memorable one. Here are the 5 basic steps. Essential, step number 1, essential to every story is a common character. This character moves the story forward. And this character, a common character, is someone that the audience can identify with, that the listener can relate to their feelings, relate to the character's experiences, what the character thinks, what the character does, relates to the character. Step 2, problem, challenge, conflict. Every character, as they move the story forward, is going to encounter a challenge, is going to encounter a problem. There's going to be conflict. And what happens with this character in step 2, that there's challenge upon challenge upon challenge, problem upon problem upon problem, and it becomes so intense that the character falls into step 3, which is crash and burn. The character crashes and burns. At this point, the character is at the deepest point in their life. They're experiencing their most dreaded fear. They're going through the deepest anguish that they could possibly ever think that they could go through. And now the character has to make a choice. Whether he's going to stay in this deep pit of depression, this hellhole of despair, or make a change. And that brings us to step 4, the change. When the character makes a change, when the character at that pivotal moment decides to transform, be something different, take new steps, take a new action. And as that character changes and moves into taking those new steps, then the character goes into step 5, which is thrive. Here, the character has made the transformation. Success is in front of him. There are new blossoming relationships. Life is good. It's inspiring. Characters like this are inspiring. And then they are following that Hollywood story, that Hollywood storyline or the fairy tale of living happily ever after. The 5 basic storytelling tips are core to effective storytelling, and they are the basis of every Hollywood movie. 5 basic steps to storytelling. Don't do a story without them. Hey, if you haven't yet signed up for my YouTube channel, why not do it now? I'd love to have you join. I'd be delighted. And until we meet again, until next time, this is Dorothea Hendriks wishing you mountains of success.